Tom. Welcome to a brand new week. It is Tuesday right now, as these weeks generally begin. I'll get to talking about Invader Zim Enter the Florpus a little bit later, but for now, there's something I kind of want to talk about. Earlier today, or not really earlier today, so I basically did all my stuff today, came back from the gym, uploaded some videos. I woke up kind of late today as well, and a hornet got into the house, this big hornet. I've never seen a hornet like this living in Connecticut, and that makes sense. We're thousands of miles away from Connecticut. So I was like, this thing has to get out of the house. It's because I don't want it flying around me while I'm recording. I kind of have a fear of hornets because I don't want to get stung. And, fear kind of worsens over time. So I caught it in I hope it doesn't scurry off when I do this. I caught it in a Tupperware and just kind of placed it outside just because I was gonna crush it, but then as I started moving it started flying all over the place inside the Tupperware. It's I won't be able to crush it by doing this, and I don't want it to sting me or get back in the house. So I just left it there, and I'm gonna be very quiet and careful here. Do you see the green lizard on the pole there? I'm gonna try and get closer. He's running. He was situated directly on top of the Tupperware. He might go back there later. He was situated directly on top of the Tupperware, hoping to get a meal. And now I've inconvenienced two animals. One that I'm trying to starve to death, and the other one I'm denying a meal. So there's that. But anyway, I was going to talk about Invader Zim Enter the Florpus because I mentioned last week that I was about to watch it when I ended off the week, and today seems like a good time for me to give my thoughts on it. It was really good. From the writing to the animation, the acting, everything was done phenomenally. The jokes landed where they needed to. There were plenty of references back to the old series. They did a lot of cool stuff with different animation styles, and some of the scenes were just animated so smoothly. It was insane. I'm just checking to see if that lizard's gotten back on there to try and get that meal that is just this far away from him. But yeah, no, Enter the Florpus was really good. I recommend if you have Netflix checking it out, and if you don't have Netflix, at the very least check out the scene. Probably a clip on YouTube of Professor Membrane talking about how he thought sharks were his friends as children, because my God, that is one of the best scenes. That is one of the best little jokes in that entire thing. But yeah. So anyway, today woke up fairly late. I ended up going to the gym again. I'm really starting to get back into going into gym. The summer heat's been kind of bogging me down, but since we're kind of hitting late August here, the heat has been kind of letting up. So that's going to be interesting. I'm sorry, I just keep looking out to see if that lizard's back. So yeah, the heat's lighting up, so now I'm finally feeling more motivated to get back to the gym, and I'm motivated to start doing more videos and whatnot, and I'm starting to get on an actual schedule, so that way I can plan out when I'll have time off. That way I can sort of relax a little bit more. So I uploaded a bunch of stuff that I actually kind of missed last night because I was tired and wanted to go to bed. And then went to the gym. Came back and I had the issue with the fly. And right now I'm about to eat dinner, and then I'm going to go stream some Detective Pikachu. Because that is a game I still have yet to finish, and I want to finish it. People have been telling me I should probably get back into Fire Emblem Awakening as well. But a small rule of thumb I have is that I generally don't want similar content of one franchise coming out at the same time. Because one of my biggest philosophies on YouTube is that if you get into a rut of being known for a specific kind of content, then anytime you do anything else, you're just gonna be horrifically disappointed by the lack of enthusiasm on that other content. I've seen it a million times over, especially with Minecraft Let's Players from 2010 or 2011 to 2014. They tried to expand outside of Minecraft, and it just didn't work for them. And so they just kind of gave up on YouTube because at that point it was just passionless. So I try to do, that's why I try to do a lot of variety of things. That way I kind of dipping from the buckets of all over the place. Will I ever explode doing that? Maybe. And then if I explode from one of those particular things, and when I say explode, I mean explosive growth, then if I end up getting explosive growth from that, it'll have the same effect. Because going viral is kind of like the same effect. You've built an audience off of one thing, and they don't really care about anything else you have to do. So yeah. Anywho, I'm going to eat my food, and then I'm going to do Detective Pikachu. I'm going to stream Detective Pikachu. Wording, context, phrasing. It is Friday. Let's see here. After Tuesday, the Hornet thing got settled. I just left him out there overnight and he died. And when I went out there to lift the Tupperware and get the thing I had underneath there from him, there was another lizard out there, desperately waiting for food. So what I did, now that I think about it, I should have set up a camera. What I did after that was I just left the wasp out there, or the dead hornet out there, because it's like 2 lizards came by, none of those probably gonna come by and actually eat it, and lo and behold, one of them did. So now we are hornetless. We are indeed hornetless. So the past few days has mostly just been work. Alex and Haley from Steven's side of things. Like I've been playing games and talking a lot with Steven and friends and all that jazz. They started a Minecraft server, so we just been kind of playing on that casually. It started off as like survival, and then people got opt, and now most people are in creative now. So we're just like building for the sake of building. So that's been a lot of fun. I've been doing something that I did similar in a thing of Derpcraft. A season of Derpcraft where I would take like a bunch of maps and then map out the entire area, and then have like a bulletin board with the finished maps on them. So that's been really neat. And I also noticed that when you place the maps on there, it creates a green dot to show where in the world that map is and where it's facing out towards. So I've been using that, and I've been putting like little "You Are Here" signs everywhere. So that's been fun. It's supposed to be in work though. Like I said, a lot of streaming, a lot of editing. Wednesday I didn't really do much. Wednesday I just kind of like sat around. I drank a little bit just because I hadn't drank in a long time, so I figured, hey, I'll drink a little bit. And then I went and got cookies because I was drunk. And I've been waking up super late recently, so I've been trying to get to bed and get up earlier, which hasn't been working out the best. It's like around like 8 p.m. right now. I've only been up for like 6 hours. So I'd really like to kind of like get back on track with that. But anyway, today I spoke to my mother on the phone, and so I don't think I mentioned this in the vlog, but she's been doing a lot of painting. So like, and she's also got like a bunch of her stuff up for sale as well. It's very, I'm not an art guy, so I don't know the proper terms for it, but I guess they'd be considered abstracts, because like you can kind of see here what we're working with, and it's like I'm super proud of her for doing this. And a lot of these are like, they're like really nice too, and also like her naming convention for them is pretty neat as well, because it's just sort of like, I don't know if she has a name for them in mind when she starts painting it, but she basically just kind of like names them as for like what she sees. So like this one at the bottom here is named Volcanic, because it's like a little volcano, and it's like spewing out stuff at the top. But I also like the fact that it uses like cool colors and not like lava, like the actual color of lava either. So there's some landscapes on here too. I see a couple that are just like called Atlantic and Pacific, and it's more or less just like the sea line. So I'm super proud of her for doing that and kind of like getting it off the ground. She's selling these. She is selling these, and she's sold quite a few of them so far. So I'm happy to see my mother's love of painting, starting to shine through here. She painted a little bit when I was younger, and back when I was living in Connecticut, but she just more recently got into it within the last year. So I'm super proud of that. Just uploaded the new episode of Custom Smash, and speaking of Custom Smash, I found out something very interesting. The shared content thing on Smash Ultimate on the Wi-Fi thing, or on the shared content in Smash Ultimate, that only stays up for 3 months. So the first 14 episodes have the stage ID in the title, and all those are going to be useless in 3 months. So for those episodes, I plan on just like re-uploading those stages and then putting on in the description and in a pinned comment what the stage ID is. And then for all future episodes, I'm leaving it out of the actual video and just having the stage ID be in the description. So that way, if it disappears, then I can just re-upload it, change it, and then there's nothing wrong with that. So it works out pretty well. I was really concerned on that, and I was kind of hoping that it would... It makes sense why it doesn't stay up indefinitely, but, like, you know, we kind of take things like, you know, Google Drive and YouTube for granted when they kind of have, like, infinite storage. You can still go back to, like, videos from, like, 2006, like, or, like, when YouTube first came to be, and they'll still be there. Barring, you know, offensive content or copywritten content. Apparently YouTube's been getting better with the copywritten content front as well, though, so we'll see how that goes. But for now, I think because PAX West is next week, I am going to be mostly recording ahead in things, which I'm excited about, because that means I get to play more Fire Emblem. But then that means I'll have to wait 2 weeks to play more Fire Emblem after that. So... Once I'm done with the main Let's Play that I'm doing of the Golden Deer house, I'm gonna switch over to like streaming each house. So I'm probably gonna do one in like, you know, streams for Blue House and then Red House and then whatever else there might be outside of that. Because I think there might have been mention of like a different path aside from the 3 houses, or in addition to the 3 houses. But who knows? So I'll probably end up streaming those and adding the VODs on the VOD playlist to the Let's Play playlist. So once you get through the entirety of Golden Deer, then you get into the stream VODs, which will be like 4 hours long each and maybe like 1 or 2 chapters a piece. So yeah, I'm going to get into that. I'm kind of excited as well because I've been having issues on stream with my capture card where occasionally it'll just start stuttering, and I have no idea what's causing that. And I just ordered a new capture card. It is, they just announced it actually a few days ago, the Elgato 4K 60 Mark II. So if it is the capture card that's an issue, then great, I've got a replacement. If it's not, I've been needing to replace this computer anyway, or maybe it's just some parts that need replacing. I'm probably gonna pop it open tonight and clear out some of the dust in it, because that's, you know, that can cause some issues as well. But I've tried everything on like the software end of it, where I'll be like, okay, you know, defragment the hard drive, or, you know, disk cleanup, or like, you know, run diagnostics and things like that, and just nothing seems to be coming up. But I'll just have to work with this and see what I got. Gaming computer's running absolutely fine, because the only thing that's on there is games. Makes sense. But like the other computer is what I use for mainly like everything else. So yeah. Anywho, rest of the night is probably going to be me recording Fire Emblem, and probably over the next couple days, it's Friday right now, so probably Saturday and Sunday, maybe Monday as well, I'll be editing some of my vlogs. Some of my vlogs that I've got backlogged. I'm making good headway on that. I want to have it so I'm releasing 2 a week, and then possibly by, I'd say probably end of September or end of sometime between the end of September and the end of October, I should be caught up, which would be great, because it's gonna be weird kind of looking back at the summer months in autumn. I don't know, it's weird to like look back on something that didn't happen too long ago. Like, people often reminisce, but they usually don't reminisce about things like that happened a week ago or like a couple months ago. They usually go back further than that to like years, or like 1 to many years, who knows. Anyway, I'm sitting here rambling. I should be getting to work. It is Monday. We recorded a bit of Custom Smash, but then this is happening.
Hey, are you prepared to go Classic?
Well, that's what they say, because it's BC. You are not prepared. Well, this isn't BC, so you really can't say that. That's what the other thing would say. It'd say, you are not prepared.
World of Warcraft is happening.
The Muppet King himself, Kermit the Frog here.
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
This is so embarrassing.
They have a Kermit puppet. You can stick your hand up Kermit's ass while being Kermit.
That's not a bad idea.
We're setting up for the long run to play some World of Warcraft Classic. Should be a fun time. I'm not gonna be in it for the long haul. These guys are, though. Particularly Chill. Like, I imagine Chill's gonna be in World of Warcraft.
He's gonna get
long
60
haul.
on every single character.
Yep. By the end of the night, he's gonna be 60.
Oh, Jesus
Every
Christ.
night he's gonna ask.
And by which I mean by the end of the night, he's going to have aged to 60, trying to get to
I'm
60.
just trying to relive my glory glory years of being 15 fatter. So I'm just trying to get back to that. I gotta get back to 320. And
Oh,
then
God.
I'll be
Well, with the assortment of snacks and the pizza coming, you're probably gonna get to those glory days a little bit faster.
Glory days. My heart.
Glory days.
Oh my god.
I forgot the lyrics to this song. Glory days.
Bruce Springsteen sung it.
I'll move my my desktop further back so we get another table that way maybe.
I mean, move it back now.
I should.
Yeah. Let's go higher.
I question this.
Did I buy the wrong table? You're gonna be playing in like a little Tex plastic play set.
I was thinking like the chairs. I'm like, am I gonna be like this? Just.
You ever seen like the smart cars that are painted up to look like the little Tex cars?
Yes. Yes.
Those look so ridiculous. But yeah,
I
tables
like
are
that sound.
You literally do like a training montage.
But so yeah, we're some of us are already in queue for the game to play, and the reason for that is because if I can get my monitor to turn back on, which for some reason it's not. Come on. The other monitor has it, but it's small. According to the game, I have approximately 3 hours left before I actually get into the game, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Generally, you want to go, it's estimated time, and it's a very wide margin of estimation. If I had the power to just, like, wipe out 20,000 people's computers for, like, a split second so I could be blasted to the front of the queue, great, that'd be awesome. But for now, I have to wait for what the game predicts to be 3 hours. Chilled was smart and tried to...
I use thick brain.
he queued up while he was at home, so apparently when he logs in here, he's still going to be in that queue.
We think.
It's a theory.
It's a theory. If I log out at home and in 5 seconds log in here,
You're not gonna be playing for 5 hours.
will I be able to log in and keep my queue position? That's the test.
That's
That's
the
the
big
big brain.
brain, and we're gonna be like 2 hour queue because
Yeah.
I'm not in the queue.
I know. That's just.
According to that, I still got 3 hours left, but there's still 20,000 people ahead of me.
Too fast.
Let's get them in that queue. Let's hope people get bored or disconnect fast enough for us to get in that queue.
If it gets later, you'll have people disconnect. And we got chilled.
The people who aren't committed
All those people who
to the real.
The nerds.
Does that count? Don't we count?
Look at this guy. Look at this nerd.
Oh man. I just got in here.
But you're still a nerd, you stupid nerd. Where's your pocket protector?
Don't cry for me.
What?
I didn't know we were going to bring our pocket protectors.
Yeah, we're supposed to actually write down some of our stats on here so we have physical evidence of them, just to show how awesome we are when we brag in the online forums.
Of course, I forgot about the online forums. How else can I set this off my Wind Fury? Oh fuck, Thunder Fury. Blessed of the Windseeker.
There you go.
I think so.
Thunder Fury, bless you, Blade of the Windseeker.
That's the one.
There we go.
Never gonna get it.
We're getting those legendaries. We're all gonna be so stacked with legendary gear. It's gonna be nuts.
I have a girlfriend now. I can't play for that long.
I'm gonna stop recording now. Well, my portion of the World of Warcraft stream came to an end, but these guys are still going strong. At least Chilled and Aphex are. Galm's been having some tech issues, so he's going back to get something to fix
We
it.
don't know where Galm is.
We lost Galm.
He's dead.
He's going home
He's
and coming
going
back.
home?
He's going.
He's going back.
Yeah, he's coming. He's going home and then coming back. So yeah, they're still playing World of Warcraft.
You just got the money from our party time.
In the 3 hours we played.
We got one quest.
We're
quests.
in the 3 hours we played. We are level 3.
Give or take.
Yeah, about that.
On a good day.
I'm about to head to bed. That's gonna be the end of the week for me. Next week is PAX West, and
That Tom guy sure does good vlogs.
I'm excited. Yeah, that's why it's called Tom Vlogs.
That Tom guy does sure vlog a lot.
I do vlog. I sometimes vlog. I'm really tired and I'm going to bed. Hope you all had a good week. And
your vlogs,
oh, thank you.
I love you.
Thank you.
I loved it when you kissed me.
I like you as a friend.
When you kissed my shoulder, it was nice.
I'm gonna go to bed now, and I will see you all next week. And I hope you all had a good week. Bye.